Apparent depth. What is apparent depth? When I look at the coin which is kept on the base of the swimming pool, it appears closer. Apparent, not real, apparent. You think it is happening. So, guys, what is the most important tip I can give you regarding the article of apparent depth? Establish who is the object and who is the observer. Better way of saying that? What is NI and what is NR? Because your life depends on it when you applying that formula. Simple. Most important thing is what is NI and what is NR. Sir, what is NI, what is NR in general? Rays are always going from first medium NI to the second medium NR. Rays. Watch the rays. Like for example, look at this person staring at the floor of a tank, water tank. To the person, the floor will appear a little closer than it actually is. So how do you justify that? Simple, refraction. Okay, let me see the diagram. Who is the object here? Let's say this guy is the object. Yera. This guy. Where is the observer? Observer is in the air. Aha. So who is NI? Water is NI. Who is NR? Air is NR because the rays are going from NI to NR. Alrighty. Watch this. If I produce the ray backwards, boy, this is the image. And this is the person who's looking. Your observer. Can't you see I is actually at a lesser depth as compared to O? Correct. Standard symbol for actual depth, D. Standard symbol for apparent depth, D dash. Are you ready for me to prove the formula? Are you ready? Take your time, take your time. First of all, do you justify? Agreed? Agreed, sir. ठीक है. So, let me make this diagram bigger for you on the right hand side. Alrighty, if you say so. So, basically what we have is the interface. Right, sir? The interface is there. I'm going to magnify the diagram for you, okay? And this was the normal line. This was a normal line. Here was the object. And sir, why do we need to magnify it? I'll tell you just now. I am redrawing the diagram for a reason because I have to convey something very important to you. Okay, if you say so. Here is the ray, right? You are going from denser to rarer. Denser to rarer, water to air. So away from the normal. This is a very, very exaggerated diagram. You were saying, sir, but why are you drawing this again? I'll tell you. Hold on. I, O. Let this point be P and this point be A. The angle. Now, these two rays, these rays are paraxial. These are paraxial rays. Paraxial rays means they are very close to the principal axis. Otherwise, you know what will happen? Not only the object O will appear closer. Okay, यहाँ ऐसे करता हूँ. Not only the object O will appear closer, it will appear farther also. So what happens is, the only way you justify I and O be on the same normal line, I'll repeat, the only way you justify I and O on the same normal line, the only way you justify only vertical shift is because rays are paraxial. Had the rays not been paraxial, there would have been a vertical shift and a horizontal shift. Paraxial rays give us a luxury to ignore the horizontal shift. That's the reason why I is vertically above O. In reality, it isn't. In reality, it matters where you are. See, if my eye level was here, if this was my observer, This observer will not have seen I where I have drawn, somewhere over slanted. So exaggerated diagram was drawn for two reasons. One, to show you that paraxiality helps you in this case again. And second is to make a bigger diagram so that I can derive. Ready? Ready, sir? So this is I. Correct. This is R. Correct. Well, this is I again because these are alternate interior. Well, this is R again because these are corresponding angles. Watch. अरे it's very simple. बहुत simple proof है. Pi is d dash. So how about you give me the value of tan I? Tan I. Sir, tan I is opposite upon hypotenuse. Sir, AP upon OP. AP upon OP. But OP is actual depth D. Aye, sir. Tan R. Sir, tan R is AP upon IP, sir. IP is the apparent depth D dash. Can you finish it on me? Please finish it off. Jaldi. Jaldi, jaldi, jaldi. Sir, how do we finish this? Divide. Just divide. And the hint what to do next I gave you in today's lecture itself. Tan I by tan R is D dash upon D. D dash upon D. Correct. 30 seconds and then I flip the page. The next page will not have the same diagram. Now I am only dealing with the math. So first you absorb what I'm saying. 30 seconds I'm giving you. Absorb it if you want to. Absorb all you want. Ready? Ready, sir. So tan I by tan R is equal to D dash upon D. Tan I upon tan R is equal to D dash upon D, and here we go. Sin I upon sin R. Why? Because I and R are small. And what does Snell's law says? Sir, Snell's law says that Ni sin I equal to Nr sin R. है ना? So Nr by Ni. So that the cross multiplication is equal. So sir, I am getting D dash is equal to D times Nr by Ni. I'm about to write this in a beautiful, worth remembering format. Ready for it? Ready for it. D dash is equal to D upon Ni by Nr. Ni by Nr. If you want, you can, for the sake of brevity, you can call it N relative. I don't. Sometimes I do, but theek hai, Ni by Nr. What is D dash? Apparent depth. What is D? Actual depth. 3 pointers I will give you. 3 pointers. And you will thank me all your life. All your life. 3 points. So you remember the formula and remember the 3 points. You will never, I don't use that word lightly, never make a mistake. And copy those points. Both D and D dash are measured from interface, first of all. Both D and D dash will always be measured from the interface. ठीक है, sir. Second point is my favorite. Both O for object. Both object and image. अभी लगता simple है, but believe me, will always be on the same side of interface. Now, this is a brilliant point. You don't realize this right now, you will. Both object and image will always be on the same side of the interface. Same side, always. And second, rays are going from Ni to Nr. Why is the third one? Isn't it obvious? No, it's not obvious. Some people say, Ni is the medium where object is. Wrong. You can't be biased towards the real object word all the time. Your object could be virtual also, na? Rays, follow the rays, not the object. Rays. Rays are going from Ni to Nr.